Hello, Mr. Washington. You white supremacist. You slave owner. You didn't allow people to vote who were called women or black or not good enough. I have a press conference. I want everybody to know we're at war. We're at permanent war all the time. That's the only way we make money. So are you guys ready? Are you really ready?
I'm woke! Say it! I'm woke!
So I'm going to get you all ready because I don't do speeches and I don't know how to rap. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a moment of silence for all the people that we're killing in Yemen.
Yes.
All the people we're killing in Iraq. All the people that we're killing all over the Middle East. We're going to do a moment of silence for the black men that our police force is killing and not going to jail. We're going to do a moment of silence, and you're all going to stand up, and we're going to look at the first white racist in America that we've honored, George Washington. So let's get up. Stand up. Put your hands up. We're going to do a moment of silence. Yeah, when the military takes your children, when the military takes your kids and my kids and their kids to go to war and die for the global corporate mafia, you go ahead and see how that feels, young man.
Thank you.
All right, everybody sit down. All right. My name's Arn Menconi, and I flew here in the middle of the night to be here. And this is a historic moment because we are 15 days out from the presidential election. It's the most historic election in America. And we're out here because we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. We're out here because somebody told us enough is enough. We're out here because somebody said this was our revolution.
That's right!
When they say it's our revolution and when they say enough is enough, and we're sick and tired, that means we're going in. We aren't waiting. We aren't waiting for somebody to be a leader. We ain't waiting for an election when Hillary Clinton gets elected. Hillary Clinton, we all know what Hillary Clinton's going to do, but the people in the back don't know what she's going to do. She's going to continue endless wars. She's going to continue global warming that we now call environmental destruction. She's going to continue inequality gap, and she's going to continue racial injustice. And she's going to continue taking money from the Israeli neocons and allowing apartheid.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
You know, when Martin Luther King stood on these stairs and millions of people...
It's the land of the Jews and nobody else.
And when... Thank you, sir. Thank you, I needed you. And if you want to jump back in anymore, come right ahead.
More historic time was when Lincoln was elected, not
Yeah.
today. You're a liar.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. I'm a liar. Thank you. That was my father. He's been fucking following me forever. All right, let me go on with this, all right? I want you guys to understand how to break this down. I flew in from Colorado, not because I'm running for U.S. Senate, even though I am. Not because I wanted to stand and give a speech, even though I am. I'm here because I want direct action. I want us to go in. I got arrested at a hearing for John Kerry, He's our Secretary of State. I got arrested with a hearing with him, Ash Carter, he's the Secretary of Defense, and the Joint Chief of Staff, Martin Dempsey, a year and a half ago, because we're in an endless war. And we have a president named Barack Obama who is bombing 8 countries. And he started the 8th one 2 weeks ago in Yemen. And we're giving Saudi Arabia hundreds of billions of dollars to kill. Half of Yemen is now in famine. That's who you did your moment of silence for. That's who we're killing. And Barack Obama and the people on the other side of that phallic symbol at the Capitol who are screwing us aren't in session right now. They're out campaigning. They're out taking money from the global corporate mafia. They're out there selling themselves. They're out there selling themselves, and they have blood-drenched hands.
Yeah.
Blood-drenched hands. You know what they were doing a year ago this week? A year ago this week, they were in session. They were voting for a 2-year budget on the National Defense Authorization Act, which is $230 billion. They voted in a budget for 2 years so they didn't have to run, right? They didn't have to vote this week because they're running. And I'm calling them out in Washington, D.C. I'm calling out Congress in Washington, D.C., and I'm telling them, you should be here working. You should be here fighting. You should be here stopping the wars, not taking money from the 1%.
Yeah.
From Goldman Sachs. You know how it's played, folks? You have war, then you have debt. Then you have war, then you have debt. Then you have war, then you have debt. That's what they're playing. And we're sitting on steps. And people are over here looking at what Abraham Lincoln did and go, oh my God, and telling their kids about stories, about freedom and liberty, and how good won over evil. See, I love DC because the clowns go to work every day. And we get to call them out. And they're not there right now. And we came out here and we gave out our Sunday. Some of us traveled pretty far. Some of us aren't with our children. Some of us took money that we didn't have and came out here because we want to represent truth and justice. And when you stand in truth and justice, you are undeniable. You are undeniable, so you should be sharing this information with your friends. You should be pissing off your friends and family about what's going on right now. And I'm telling you, as an ODB, that's right. As an ODB, I'm telling you, it's the next 15 days. It's the next 15 days for you to feel used up, tired, angry. You got to do it now because they're going to roll up the drawbridge on November 9th. They're going to shut down that manufacturing stream of mainstream media. There's not going to be another Hillary Clinton. There's not going to be another matchup between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. That's been going on for decades. There's not going to be another Bernie Sanders in the next 4 years. And there's not going to be another Jill Stein. But you know what is going to happen? The sea levels are going to rise. They're going to keep fracking. They're going to keep drilling. They're going to keep killing. They're going to keep taking us into more wars. And if we don't turn the lights on and make the cockroaches run now, It's going to be a lot harder later. And I like taking the easy road. All right? As much as I love some of the other speakers who are saying, what are we going to do next? I'm saying, what are we going to do now?
Yeah.
I'm saying, what are we going to do today?
Yeah.
I'm saying, who's an activist? Stand up. I'm saying, who wants to end the war? Stand up. I'm saying, I want to hear you scream. I can't hear you. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So we could do it right now. I'm game. I tell you, I am doing this right here, right now, because 60 million people are in refugee camps today. I'm doing this because I don't want to see another 3-year-old washed ashore in Greece and our country only take 10,000 refugees. I don't want to see another mother taking a video of a black man being shot by a cop with her 4-year-old daughter in the back seat.
Yeah.
And being a white guy and saying, what did I not know about this? That's what sick and tired looks like. Sick and tired means you don't mind if you get arrested. It's not about what happens to you. It's what we're doing to them. You get it?
Yeah.
So we're going to wake up today, and I'm here for anybody that wants to lay down today. You lay down with me, we could lay down on the steps. I'll do a freaking backflip in the reflection pond. If you get 20 of us there, and I will do a backflip and break my neck. And maybe I better go with the belly flop. All right, so I don't care, but we got to do something crazy. We got to do something seriously crazy because nobody is getting it. They're dropping WikiLeaks. And nobody's getting it but us. How much more lies do we have to hear? They're not going to change. This game's going to keep playing on. Let me tell you how it ends. Global warming. It's now called environmental protection. I mean, yeah, they want to kill that. It's called environmental destruction. It's not global warming and climate change. That's something that, like, marketing people and PR do on Fifth Avenue to lull us to sleep. Another thing that I was going to say a little bit earlier, but I love saying this in Washington, D.C. I voted for Barack Obama. I campaigned for Barack Obama. I campaigned for the man that I'm running against, Michael Bennett. I carried water for the Democratic Party for 20 years. I was a county commissioner. I cried when Barack Obama stood down here and gave his inaugural address. I cried because I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I grew up in a time when my first memory was the death of John Kennedy, killed by our military because he wouldn't go into Cuba. I remember as a boy before the age of 12, Martin Luther King getting shot, Malcolm X, and Bobby Kennedy. And my parents were racists. And we were supposed to learn how to be haters. And now I'm standing at the Lincoln Memorial with us together for love and compassion. And Barack Obama, who has allowed black men to be killed by police, with an attorney general named Eric Holder,
He did nothing.
and Loretta Lynch. Nobody goes to jail. No one went to jail. You know where Eric Holder went? Back to his corner office at the law firm in New York, protecting the banksters. The banksters. So this story keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on again. That's why we have to do it today. Direct action. And I'm not doing it alone, because I ain't no Lone Ranger. I'm doing it with you guys. And I'll do it today, and I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it the next day. And for all you people out there that say, you know, I don't know if I can do this. I got a job to do. I got my children. Yeah, I got kids. I got a 10 and 11-year-old. Yeah, I should be with them. Yeah, I'm making stupid sacrifices. I know it. But I do not want them to grow up and ask me, where was I this week in America in 2016 when our country is bombing people in Yemen? And our media is telling us about Donald Trump.
Every day.
You want to grab something, grab some of this. Yeah, it's funny because it's so sad, isn't it? It's so unbelievably tragic because very, very sick people are running this country. Very sick people are running this country. And people don't want to hear that. We don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I want to look into everybody's heart and see the best of the best. I want to tell my children they could grow up and be president someday without selling out and killing people.
Yeah!
Don't you? Don't you?
Yeah!
So, the way I do it is I always try to stand on the path of social justice, and I let it take me wherever it goes. And this path is moving fast. So if any of you want to take a swim, I'm serious. If anyone's got a better idea for direct action, I'm serious. But we're going to do civil disobedience, and it's going to be peaceful. But we're going to have so much fun. So much fun. I tell you, you don't do this unless you're having more fun than everybody else. I promise you that. So what? You pay $150 to get busted. You know how much it costs to watch the Chicago Cubs? Man, people are dropping $500 to watch the Cubs play. Am I not? Do I have to really do this? Okay. It's called an altar call. All right? Who's a believer? Come on up here. Come on up here. Okay, I'm going to break you in. You don't need to be broken in. You're worn out. All right. So, yeah, you've been around. All right. Ladies. All right. Come on up here. Look it. Watch this. What's your name?
Emily Jones,
Emily, where do you live?
Valparaiso, Indiana.
Whoa, Valparaiso, Indiana. And what do you have to do in the next couple days?
I'm going to get my ass down to North Dakota to protest the Dakota Access Pipeline.